And here now to discuss both of these games, the shooting at the White Sox game, the shooting at an Oklahoma high school football game, is NewsNation's law and justice contributor and former FBI special agent Jennifer Coffindaffer. Jennifer, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for having me, Natasha.
Jennifer, let's start with the White Sox shooting. And I know that so many immediately thought, how is this possible, given that everyone has to go through metal detectors at the stadium? What do you make of that?
Well, it's unclear whether the shots came from within the stadium or without the stadium or outside of the stadium at this point. Remember, bullets, and looking at that round, it looks like a 45 caliber round to me. And 45 caliber rounds can travel up to 5,000 feet. So it's unclear. And quite frankly, Natasha, why hasn't this been investigated to the point of answering these questions? I'm really surprised that more wasn't done in terms of security and the words, there was no active threat.
I mean, I really appreciate that. Can you speak more about that? Because we know that Jewel was talking about the concert afterwards being canceled. Were you surprised that the game actually continued that night?
I am surprised to say there's no threat, yet 2 people got shot. That tells me there is a threat. I think it's very lucky that no one was seriously injured or actually died in such an incident. And I'm just surprised that they're saying there's no threat. I know the game is going to go on tonight, but have they found who this shooter was? No.
You know, and as you mentioned, no suspect has been named yet in this shooting. What are the challenges in finding a suspect in an event of this magnitude when there are this many people in attendance? And not even mentioning what you said, it may have come from outside of the stadium.
Well, I find it interesting that it would seem that no real investigation was done at the time. In other words, the witnesses that can help answer some of these questions are likely gone. And are they going to be in those same seats tonight or at a later point? You know, they're going to have to identify all of those individuals. Guns make noises, and somebody had to have heard something, whether that came from inside the stadium or outside the stadium. Also, it's unclear to me regarding the bullet. I believe that was the bullet that grazed the abdomen area of another victim. And certainly that looks like a 45 caliber.
Okay, I do want to shift with the time we have left to the Oklahoma high school football game shooting. I mean, this video, it's hard to watch. These are kids, and they are scattering on that field. Obviously, high schools have more lax security standards than professional games. What do you think the aftermath of this needs to be? Do our high school sporting events need to look at beefing up their security?
Well, I can tell you at some games in Florida, there are metal detectors that you have to go through. But recall that even if you are at these events, even the White Sox games, there's a lot of people that don't have to pass through a metal detector. People that work there, people who are also going in and out of there that are related, or the athletes and so on and so forth, they don't necessarily have to pass through. So there is a very porous environment, if you will, in terms of allowing weaponry to enter these stadiums.
You know, because the shooting was at a high school football game, do you think it's possible the shooter was a minor? And do you envision that shooter then being charged potentially as an adult because of the scale and the potential impact here?
I think it is possible they would be. We know that this happened as a result of an altercation. At least that's what we've been told. So it seems like it escalated. We know that weapons were actually found on the field. This is something that has to be heightened in terms of security at these games, because we can't have our Friday night lights, you know, interrupted by shooting. It's actually so terrible to see this at a sporting event.
Absolutely. Jennifer Coffindaffer, we always appreciate your time. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Natasha.
Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.